Yo, what's going on, guys? Call Game Sports here. Today we will be looking at Damian Lillard trades. Today I'll make a pop-up on it, but Damian Lillard is going to request a trade in the incoming days. So we are going to be looking at Damian Lillard trades today. So let's get right into it. So first, Damian Lillard. He has a $39.3 million contract. It's huge. And yeah. Okay, so the first team is going to be Philly. Philly, it's going to be Ben Simmons, obviously. So what's going to happen is, it's going to have to be Philly for Damian Lillard. And then you also probably have to throw in, Shake Milton. And maybe, Rajon Tucker. Yeah. And then you have to throw in, maybe a couple picks. So, this, your 28th pick, and then a future first-round pick, and you'd be good. So, if that's obviously the number one trade Philly's always been going through. But, of course, you can't throw in the picks, but it would work for the draft picks. So if we just change the draft picks, so if we change the 2022, we could do the 2024 trade to the Blazers, and this would probably go through. Yeah. It would give Philly more wins, but it would make the Trailblazers younger, and then you look at CJ McCollum trades if you're going into that official rebuild. And so that's trade number one. So the next team you have is Boston Celtics. Obviously, Damian will be going to it. And then Jaylen Brown would have to be thrown in there. And then also a couple more picks to them. So this first rounder, and then this first rounder. And probably, if you're thinking, you might have to throw in Aaron Nesmith as well, and Peyton Pritchard, so they can get younger, and they'd have to get Moses Brown too. If just like I said, if they're going into the rebuild, you have to give them young players. And all of them, 24, 21, 23, 21, they're all young. So, realistically, this trade could work, but yeah. So if I just throw in 21 and 22, I just throw in different picks, and this trade would probably go through, and it'd be fine. So the next trade I have is with my Utah Jazz, and so he's gonna go to the Jazz. You have to throw Mike Conley. I gave him a contract of $19.5 million per year for 3 years. Then you also have to throw in Elijah Hughes. You'd also have to throw in Miaoni and Udoka Azubuike, and then you'd have to throw in your first-round pick this year, your first-round pick this year, and maybe a couple seconds. And so these seconds and this trade would look good for both, because you're getting young talent and then another point guard that you can potentially trade down the line again to get another cheap another young talent if a contending team wants to have a point guard that wants to go and help them win a championship. So if this trade could go through, probably, but it would you need to get more money off of your hands, and this would be good. So let me adjust this trade real quick. So what they're getting back is a young, not that young, but a great wing defender who can still give you value minutes, and you get some picks. So you'd have Mike Conley, Elijah Hughes, so 33, 23, 23, 21, and 28. So you're getting pretty young people. If you want to trade Mike Conley again after this, you can trade him. and then it would be a great deal for both teams, I would believe, and this trade would be a success, even though both teams don't take as much wins as they should, because both point guards are very good in both ways for them. And also, as a Jazz fan, you'd have to go into free agency and sign like a Torrey Craig and trade for like a Josh Okogie to replace Royce O'Neal as a wing defender too. And the last one that I have is Damian Lillard to the Warriors. There's been a lot of trade rumors for this, so that's why I'm getting it. So if you are the Warriors, you have to throw in Klay Thompson no matter what. I'm sorry, Klay. The Splash Brothers is gonna have to end here, and Damian Lillard would go to the but then you also have to throw in Andrew Wiggins. You'd also have to throw in number 7 this year, number 14, and a first-round pick down the line if you want this trade to go through. So if this trade, but maybe like if you don't throw in Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, you have to throw in, where is he? I can't find him. You'd have to throw in, where is he? I can't find him. There he is, James Wiseman, and probably Jordan Poole this year if they accept their team option, and this trade would go through. But it's like you're getting younger. Like Andrew Wiggins had probably the best career this year, and then you get a young prospect in James Wiseman and Jordan Poole, and then you get 3 first-round picks, and this would be a deadly team, really deadly. And I'd kind of like to see this, but like I kind of want, as a Jazz fan, I'd want him to come to Utah and hope that we can throw in the assets to make it work. But yeah, that's all I have today. I hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe, and peace. Peace.